Well, TikTok told me that I wasn't live long enough. I got to come back for 6 more minutes. So I said, "What in the world am I going to talk about for 6 more minutes?" I thought maybe I would figure out how to share my screen. So that's what I'm working on right now is figuring out how to share my screen with you, my favorite viewers. So anybody know how to do it? I don't know. Let's Let me Google that for myself. All right, it says I need to add in my sources hey, I got this. All right. All right, looks like I got it. So, let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna throw a, Beagle Book Club story up on the, screen. This was my April 1st post. Just think about that date. So here in the, I don't know what it looks like. I've tried to put up the, screen share. I don't know if you can see it or not. I've turned it on. Anyway, I'm gonna read the story and maybe you can see it. Beagle Book Club is a bunch of children's stories that I wrote that are about little beagles that talk and do all kinds of interesting stuff. So this morning at the K9 Special O.P.S Academy, that's the prep school where these little dogs go to school, Chaos burst in the classroom dragging something behind him. Now, Chaos is a clown, he's always into something. It was a claw, dark and twisted, covered in fur. The room went silent. Chaos stood tall and proud. I tracked him through the woods, as big as a bear, as fast as the wind. He tried to attack me, but I fought him off, and in the end, I took his hand. The younger pups, they all gasped. Even the older dogs, they leaned in close so they could hear the story better. Chaos went into full detail: the chase, the fight, how the monster nearly got him. And then Chaos's twin sister, Princess, stood up, calm and unimpressed. Chaos, that's a chew toy from the toy box back at home. Silence. Chaos looked around and grinned, and then he barked loudly, "April Fools!" The whole classroom erupted. Even Lucinda couldn't help but hide a smile. The lesson of the day: sometimes the biggest stories come from the smallest things, and sometimes your brother just needs to be called out. A lot of truth to that. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm still trying to learn how to use this. I've got my sources turned on. I'm showing that maybe you can see this. I don't know. I've got a cute little picture there. But here we are. Can I get a couple of likes? Throw me some likes out there if you like the content. Hey, there we go. I think I have figured it out. See, I'm learning as we go. Learning as we go. So here we go. I have figured out how to bring it on screen. Look at that. Man, I knew I could figure this thing out. I want you to just think about that. If a poor dumb country boy from Tick Bite, North Carolina can figure out how to do this, you can too. Now TikTok's got some serious rules about sharing stuff, and I just want to point out that Beagle Book Club is my creation. I'm not sharing somebody else's copyrighted material. I am the author. So They just popped up a screen that says my live is not eligible for recommendation because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. This is in line with the TikTok section under our community guidelines. Let me click appeal. Because this is my content. Let's see, I got the choices. This notice is unclear. No, I don't think it's unclear. My live does not contain the content mentioned in the notice. That's what I'm going with because it's my content. It's me. I'm not sharing somebody else's stuff. So there you have it. I read the story just a minute ago. If you missed it, I'm going to have this posted so you can watch it later. There's my little video picture of Chaos coming in with the hand. And he told the big story about how he had fought off the monster, and turns out he was just playing with a toy from the toy box at home. His little sister called him out. So his twin sister, not his little sister, his twin sister called him out. So that's what happened. And you were here live when I got my hand slapped by TikTok because they said I was using somebody else's content when it's actually mine. I'm the author. So there we have it. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.